Hello and welcome to another edition of NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas. I'll be with NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. We're going to talk about NRG This Week. Here we go. Welcome again to NRG This Week. That's Network Referral Group. I'm Leon Thomas here with NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. Mike, how you doing?
I am doing phenomenal, Leon. How about yourself?
Oh, I am just groovy. All is good. Here we are in just about the middle of the month, and check this out. I started a new eating regimen on the 1st of
Awesome.
January. Check it out. It's called 115S. 115S. Eat meat only on the 1st and the 15th, or Saturday or Sunday. And so far, so good. So far, so good. God, Mike, can I get a high five for that?
That's
Can
awesome,
I?
man. I'm
Thank
proud of
you.
you. I am
Thank
so
you.
proud of you, man. That is
Right
great.
on. Thank you. What's new with you? What's happening?
Things are, we're 2 weeks now into the new year. First week was a little bit quiet. This week now, as things are popping again, and a lot of new members coming in, Leon. People have their New Year's goals. They want to join a networking group. They want to grow their business, and things are just off to a great start right now, buddy.
Great. That's good to hear. You know, a lot of times at the beginning of the year, folks have new business initiatives. And one of those that I hear folks saying all the time, I see it on social media, I get calls about it. Folks say, I want to grow my business. I want to get more involved in networking and helping others and others helping me. And I always suggest that they contact you, Mike Weiner at Network Referral Group. And they ask me, what happens? What is NRG? So, Mike, give us a rundown. If someone contacts you and they show up at an NRG meeting, give us the breakdown. What happens at an NRG meeting? What's the benefit of going? Explain that to us, please.
God, I love that question, Leon. Thank you so much. I'm now in my 23rd year, and as you know, we pivoted to Zoom 20 months ago. And what happens at the meeting, Leon, is so many amazing things. The prospects actually get 3 referrals on the spot. It's unheard of in our industry. So they get 3 names and phone numbers. It's not just a name and go check it out on LinkedIn. They get a name, a number, and the endorsement of myself or the other member. They get support from the other members. We had a lady yesterday join the Atlanta group, and when I asked her, what her thoughts were, what she liked, she goes, I love the referrals. I love the energy. The thing is, Leon, so many people are working from home right now because of the virus, because of COVID. People are looking for support. They're looking for assurance that what they're doing is right. They're looking for sales tips and marketing tips and ideas and just ways to generate business. And at our meetings, we talk about industries and power partners, and we educate them on what they should ask for at the meeting. So when they walk away, Leon, and this member, right after the meeting, she's like, I'm ready to join. And that's what happens. We have an aura, we have an environment. Expect when you come to NRG to walk away with 3 referrals. You're going to be motivated. You're going to be a little more educated, some different ideas that the members have. They may say, have you thought about this? Have you considered that? Have you called this one? What's so cool, Leon, it's the most collaborative networking system on the planet, on the universe. And I'm proud of what we all have developed as a team now, in our 23rd year. So those are some of the things that people walk away with. And I like to see them walk away motivated. I think that's very important as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mike, in that description, you use the term power partners. What's that mean, power partners?
A power partner is someone that refers you to your end client. So if someone is selling Aflac or Colonial supplemental insurance, their power partners are going to be folks like CPAs, lawyers, HR folks, etc. So what you want to do when I see a person, Leon, jump on the Zoom, my mind is already thinking of 10 people that we could power partner them with. And that's another thing. When people do join, I also do 3-way text intros to get them really motivated. But power partners directly refer that prospect to their end client.
Mm-hmm. So I have a tremendous amount of experience in the hospitality and hotel business. So an example of a power partner is when I was the director of sales at a hotel in San Antonio, Texas. And as a director of sales, I used to get contacted by florists,
Mm-hmm.
and I was a power partner for them because when a wedding party contacted me to say we need a group of rooms or we want to use your hotel for our wedding reception or even for our wedding ceremony, I could partner with that florist. And so we helped each other, we referred business to each other. So that's kind of what you're talking about when you say power partner, right?
Exactly. Exactly. You got it. You hit it right on the head. Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's great. Now, if someone wants to attend a network referral group meeting, an NRG meeting, how do they do it? Who do they contact? How does this happen?
You know what? The easiest thing is just reach out to me. I am on a lot of Zooms. I'm running about 33 Zooms a week right now. Reach out to me, Mike Weiner. I am the CEO of NRG. It's 443-756-9656. And if you call and you get voicemail, shoot me a text. I'm very quick responding back to text. If you leave a voicemail, I will reach out to you in between meetings. But that's a great way. And then we can talk about what industry you're in. I have a guy that just joined the DMV group, Leon. He's brand new. And he basically said, look, I'm new. I haven't done this before. Will you help me? Will you guide me? I said, I would love to mentor you and coach you. Doing this now, almost 2.5 decades. I've mentored hundreds and thousands of people, Leon. I love doing that. I love seeing people reach their full potential. And, I think one of the other reasons NRG is going well now is people want to make money and they want recognition. And I do want to real quick plug. I didn't even get to tell you this. We have added 2 more people to our NRG expansion director team in Florida, Lori Abramson and Jen Matthey. And Lori is with Legal Shield. Jen is with Pixie Insurance, Health Insurance. They are now 2 expansion directors, Leon, for the Florida area. And I am going to add probably 2 to every state. We currently have 3 in Maryland with Ronnie, with Janice, and with Kat. Kat does health advising. Janice is with Legal Shield. And Ronnie, as you know, he's been a guest here before, does credit repair. So I am looking for folks that want to come into NRG and impact the state and impact the nation. And that's what we're all about, is to make a difference.
Great. That's great. That's great that that's happening, Mike. Thanks for sharing that with our
Absolutely.
viewers. Now, Mike, you have an event coming up like next Friday. Is that right? On the 20, whatever that date is. Go ahead. Tell us about that.
I tell you what, man, I'm really excited. This is our first speaker of the year, and I've already got speakers lined up all the way through July, including the infamous Steve Black in February. But we have Jennifer Elias. She's in my South Dakota group, Leon. She is going to be talking on Friday the 21st, which is literally a little over a week away. It's going to go from 12 to 1 Eastern on my Zoom number, which is 367-333-9689, 367-333-9689. It's going to take 50 minutes and talk about what to do to maximize your LinkedIn presence. I get that question all the time. What can I do? I don't feel like I'm maximizing it. Jennifer, by the way, Leon, when she joined NRG, I gave her 3 referrals. She called me an hour later and said, I've already got a return. I said, what do you mean? She goes, I called a client and they signed up and they invested $1,000. NRG membership's $500. So what I'm excited about, the first speaker of the year has already done what NRG is all about, getting the ROI, picking up clients. And everyone here should come to the LinkedIn event. It'll be on my Zoom. And Leon, it's going to be an amazing event. I think really a great way to kick off the year with a new NRG member who's extremely successful. She's already picked up 7 or 8 clients in a couple of months, and that's phenomenal. Very proud of Jennifer.
Okay, great. Looking forward to that again. That's next Friday, the 21st. And give me the times again, please, Mike.
Absolutely. 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern. If you're in a different time zone, I'll let you make the conversion. We are, nationwide and international. And it's going to be on my Zoom, the 367-333-9689.
All right, great. And Mike, I have an announcement too before we close. We have about 1 minute left. I'm going to offer person number 50, viewer number 100, and viewer number 300. So if you're watching and you think you are number 50 Let me get the numbers right. 50, 150, or 300. Contact me via email, and I'm going to have you as a special guest on my show called the Business Information Show. My email address is leonthetrainer@gmail.com. That's 50, 150, and 100. If you think you're one of those numbers and watching this episode of NRG This Week, you send me an email and I'll have you on the Business Information Show. Mike, 15 seconds remaining. Give me a Super Bowl winner.
I wasn't expecting that one because my Ravens are gone. I put football on the back burner right now. You know, there's only one team left, Leon, that I even really like, and I'm going to pull it out of a hat. I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers in a shocker.
The 49ers in a shocker.
Yep.
And I'm going to do this just to be in solidarity with our producer, the award-nominated Dr. J, to be in solidarity with him. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
How can you do that? I knew you were going to do that. The Steelers knocked the Ravens out of the playoffs. And Roethlisberger, you know, I give him kudos. He's had a hell of a career, 18 years. And, you know, what's he going to do if he actually wins the Super Bowl this year? Because I don't think he may not want to hang it up. You know, he's a stubborn guy, very stubborn. So now I'm going to really watch football and make sure my 49ers win.
There we go. We'll see.
I'm going to adopt the 49ers for the next month and a half, whatever, to the Super Bowl.
Right on. Mike, thanks for being here. Appreciate
it, buddy. Thank you for having me, Leon. Great show as always.
Great. Thank you. Folks, thanks for watching another edition of NRG This Week. I'm Leon Thomas. That was NRG President and CEO Mike Weiner. Thanks for watching This Week at NRG. Here we go.